Hello everyone, and welcome back to Stonehearth. Now, in today's episode, I have a plan to build a completely new building, and I think I'm going to build it up here. And it will be the Blacksmith's Forge. I have a little idea for it, but until then, let's go over some other things that are happening. One is, this building is getting complete. It was stuck for a second because I had to build a ladder to get to a certain block that, for some reason, they couldn't get to. I'm not sure if that's because there might have been a berry bush there, but they seem to be back in it now. They're doing all that they have to. I also placed some ladders here because for whatever reason there's like an egg on the roof. I don't know why, but it's there. Another thing I've noticed is there's a massive camp up here. So that could be an issue. At the moment, they're on a level that we're not on, so we don't really have to worry about them because we can't deal with them without actually building a ladder and going up to them. And hopefully they stay up there long enough for our blacksmith to make all these new items he's making. And he's making them and putting in quite a lot of effort, so I think it's only fair that we actually build him a new place. And as you can see, he's running back and forth to different places to do things. In fact, is he going all the way to the iron place to get the iron? It looks like he is. So there are some things we can do to fix this. One in particular, I'll show you. I did it with the Weaver while I was stocking up his place. These cool little supply bins, right? And they don't hold much, but I think they have a higher priority. So they actually fill up with the resources if they exist. We take them out of other chests and we put them in here, I think. Now, with that being said, there's, no fur pelt here, but I'm almost sure... I'm almost sure we have... Maybe we don't. We have beetle bug meat. Ooh. Maybe we can look up some recipes for beetle bug meat. Maybe we don't have any fur. We have skin. Okay, it might be working and we might just not have fur. We might be using all of the fur. You know what, I feel like we could probably change one of these bug fields back into an animal field. I wonder how close we are to big game as well. Let's make this one a bunny field again. This one should still be beetle, yeah. That one's beetle. The rest of these should still be bunnies. That should be good. Let's actually have a look at our trapper. And see what level they're at. They're on their way to level 5, so we have a few more levels there. So that's fine. That'll get done. But we will get some supply bins. We could get one now, because it might be a little while until we actually... Oh, we got an expensive one too. It might be a little while until the building's finished and working, so we might as well get a supply bin now to just give them that head start. And obviously while everyone's building, they're not hauling things around. So when we do have these big construction tasks, I do notice we have a bunch of stuff on the ground. Now, it just came to my attention that we could probably turn off some of these people and make them just do everything else instead of building. Should we do that? Okay. Oh, I think my mic just messed up a bit. Sorry. I think if I don't move, the microphone should be fine. I'll check it in a second. Muscle speed and stamina. So we want people with high this thing. So these guys can they can do other stuff, I reckon. How does that sound? Let's turn these guys off. And they should do everything else except for building. And that should give us, you know, some help cleaning things up. Yeah, that might be a good idea. So this blacksmith building that we're trying to build. My plan is to build a massive anvil. So, these anvils here are a little bit... They look like anvils. You can recognize that they are, but they don't look as classical in the sense. So I'm going to be making mine a little bit more, you know, a little bit more pointy, hopefully. So that it has that look. But we'll see how this goes. Oh, I just realized there's an animation for this. Oh, that is beautiful. I think because we've never seen it in action. Is this currently being used? I'm not too sure. But that's pretty cool. Okay, so I guess we'll how much faster do we run when it's paused? Oh god, yeah, we run considerably faster when we have it paused. So we'll build this. Let's go. Let's have a look. We'll click new building. Oh, we're auto saving. The classical auto save. Look at how responsive everything else is when it's auto-saving. New building, yes. I would like to call this Blacksmith. Yeah. That should save. Perfect. Okay, how big do we want this, right? I feel like terrain slice vision. Can we... Why is this on the screen? Okay, that was weird. We want it out of stone. That's to be expected. Hopefully we can select everything to be stone. Okay. Hopefully that worked. I think I want it to face this direction. I think. Now we can do this. I want the actual building to be probably about here. Okay, we're gonna have to fix the walls. I think this will be... We can always move it, right? So let's just get an idea of our size. God, this is horrific. I want you to be stone. Let's also put the walls up. Make all of these walls stone. This might get a little bit repetitive. If it gets too repetitive, I guess I can do the columns later. How difficult is it to do? Is it staying on column? It is. Although I click it every time, apparently. Bam. Okay. Here is our starting point. It doesn't look much like an anvil. It looks a bit like a building. Let's see if we can go about changing that. Now, do we want to... I guess, I'm trying to decide whether I want to make the top part that actually looks like the anvil into a livable room, I guess. How can we do this? Let's start off by... Okay, it doesn't look like it's symmetrical, but let's do something like this. Can I now click on both of these? Can I click them on the side? Yes, I can. So let's bring this out to about here. Then let us do... I think this will be easier. I'll do it like this, and then I'll get the whole tool, and we can start chopping it back a bit. So I want it to be probably something like this, perhaps? How would that look? This is gonna be interesting. I'm not sold yet. Does that look a bit too odd? Can I duplicate this? Is that a function? Can I like Control C, Control V? Oh god, that's the console apparently. Interesting. It could exist. I'm not saying it won't, but okay. Let's try and now recreate this. So, how much did we have at the front? Did we just have 2? I don't know. We might have had 4. Oh, we've already gone too far. What, this? And then this? And then same thing? And then 3? How does that look? That doesn't look too bad. I think we're onto something. Now, this part in particular, I think we want to... Ooh. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah. Let's build it up like that. I kind of want to make it curved a bit as well. To do this, actually, let's grab... Can I grab the whole of everything? Is that what will happen here? Okay, it is. Oh, I did not want to lose it in the ground. Can I do this? I can't look up, can I? Oh, we're losing it. Let's bring it down a bit. No? Can you bring it down a bit? I think there might be good. And then, why is zooming in so much more powerful than zooming out? Okay. Here we go. I would like to thin the herd on this. Thin the herd? Is that what I'm trying to say? Let's go 2. Bring it down something like this. Let's get like some shape first. Oh my god, we rotate so far. We also want to probably... you know, we want to keep that part there, but we definitely want to bring this part back. We are auto-saving. I think it's got a bit of shape to it. I think it's going to be alright. I think it's going to look good. Oh, the problem is going to be making this symmetrical, isn't it? I guess, what if we have some sort of pattern, right? That looks pretty good. So what pattern is this? How can we recreate this? It doesn't help that it's all red. A little bit confusing. There's probably a strat to do with designing these buildings so that you can, like a color coding strat, right? What's the center? Is this the center? These two here? Why would I do this? Oh, I think so. I think we're onto something. Okay, how about I pause it and I try and make that symmetrical, because that'll be a bit boring to watch. Alright, I think I've done it, and I think I sort of understand the zooming. If I zoom in while I'm hovering over this building, it zooms into like the point I'm looking at, right? So if I zoom over here, it zooms in super fast. Oh. But for whatever reason, it's difficult to zoom out. I don't know. But the zooming in makes sense, at least. So this part is symmetrical. I'm going to make that bold claim. It's a bit confusing to look at, but it should be good. Oh, that block. Oh, no. Okay. That's my preview block. That should be good. That should be good. Now, I don't think I'm going to go to the effort of hollowing it out. It wouldn't be too hard to do. Oh, maybe I should. That'll save us quite a lot of time to build, right? I just need to make sure I don't mess anything up. It's one down? Yep. I should be able to, in theory, just do this. And we should be good. Okay. I'm a little bit scared that I'm going to mess this up. That. Oh, almost. Oh. It's a little bit confusing. It's still a little bit confusing. The preview, it makes sense what I can see, but it's a bit confusing as to why it does what it looks like it does. Okay, so I think that's as far as we can go. Let's revoke that, because then we're hitting open air. So it should be good. We can live up there. That's livable. We can have like a ladder or a staircase. Now the other side is going to be a little bit similar, but just a square. So we are going to start off in this same area, like this. We're probably going to do the same strat, where we bring it out a bit. We're not going to go as far, so that should be good. It still is pretty far. We are going to... I guess we thin it out first, don't we? That would be the smarter strat. That's what we should have done from... Okay, I'm trying to think of how would we do this easy. Well, like, how would we do what we did over there, but a little bit easier. Let's do 2. Let's do 2. Why is it not doing it? Does anyone know why it's not doing it? We apparently aren't selecting it anymore. We might have clicked on the wall down there. That's my best guess. Okay, let's do a 2. Let's do a 2. And a 1. What do we think? Maybe we also do something like this. Oh, not that last bit, just that. Right? That might be alright. we're doing it live. We want to bring this across 2. We want to bring this across 2. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I think that will look fine. Now we build this whole thing up 1. And we add some little edges to it. Like so. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. It's questionable, to say the least. Do I want it... How sharp do I want it at the back? I think we bring this out 1 more. And I think that's fine. We bring this whole thing up 1. We do the same little pattern. So we add 1 on each. That should be good. We do the same here again, but we don't do it anymore. We don't bring that out anymore. We do... How does that look? Because what height does it need to be up? This needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is currently 3, so it would have to be this tall. That doesn't look that good as it is. Oh. Because it's a little bit too pointy. I think we're right getting rid of that. But we do need to... I don't know. Yeah, it's too pointy, but the underside can be pointier, if that makes sense. So we definitely... let me zoom in on this. We can definitely thin this down a bit. Like we can do... this, and then give that a bit more of a go like that. Okay. The rotating's still super fast. I don't know how to do a slow rotate. Oh, apparently that's how. Maybe we do add a few more here. That looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think I can be happy with that. I think I am happy with that. As for making this part into a room, we might have a whole second story for this, so it might be worth it, even though it might seem like it's not. It might be worth to do this. We might have like just a little bit extra room that we get from this. Like even just that is probably. Oh, did that go down one? That did. Maybe I should start at the bottom. That makes more sense, right? Instead of trying to line it up perfectly at the bottom. So that'll go out into open air, so I don't want to do that. This it won't. That will. Okay, that will too. I think that's fine as well. So we got what? An extra 4 meters out of this, 4 blocks. I'm pretty happy with that. As for this part, I say we build a wall here. Not a split wall. We make this into a wall. We are going to make the wall 1 lower, because I don't want to make everything 1 higher. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. And we're auto-saving. This is pretty cool. I'm quite happy with this. We're also going to add an extra bit at the bottom. The actual legs to this are going to look a bit different. That's my plan anyway. So we'll do the same over here. Build a wall. I'm going to build a wall. We've already built the wall. Make that go down 1. How's this looking? This is looking pretty good. It's currently red, but obviously that's because, I don't know, it reckons it can't get to these blocks yet. But I think that's fine. I assume this will work. Obviously we'll save it and we can edit it again if the actual building doesn't work. We'll put windows on it. But, do we do that now? I mean, we kind of have to, right? Windows. What windows are on an anvil? We could do... We have these cool things. These are new ones that we haven't seen before. We've also got fortress windows. Do these kind of look blacksmithy? Because if we actually go and look at the actual blacksmith down here, look at this. I guess they're tall windows, right? So we could get this barred effect with the actual windows, right? Oh, that might actually be pretty cool. They're only on the lower bit. None of them touch the top bit, right? Kind of. I mean, yeah. I guess technically. But technically it doesn't touch the very top bit. Because these anvils are designed a bit different to the anvil I attempted to achieve here. In fact, should I make this a bit pointier? Do we think? Literally like that. Maybe... Am I making it worse? What do we think? What do we think? Should I make this pointier? Maybe not. Maybe... Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Oh, the 2 at the top. Maybe. No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I'm double guessing. Backtracking. What am I doing? So this one is not what I want. I definitely want this one, which is super big. And let's do... It's actually a little bit funny because this is massive, right? Oh, is this not the right size? It's not. Maybe we do need those other windows. I kind of like these windows, but... They might be... To be fair, they do look a bit too big. We could definitely get away with doing something like, Ooh. I don't know if this will work, but what if we do like this? Right? That looks pretty sweet. Yeah. I think we do that. We are going to place it here. I think I'm going to do windows on both sides. That should be good. It looks kind of like an airship while it's up here. I don't want it there. I want it one over. This. There we go. We're getting somewhere. It's going to be the windows down here. Do we want windows up the top? Because this will be a living quarters, which we probably should make it clear that it is. Oh, how will we... I guess we can have an entrance on, like, this part. Let's have a look. So, should we just slap it down this way? I think we will. And then we'll have an entrance on the back here. So let's put a door. Let's go into the doors. What type of door works well here? A double door, like this. That's pretty mean looking. Let's do that. Stone double door, perfect. And then we can have a staircase right in the middle. Ooh. Yeah, it would be a weird... I guess we could do like a side staircase. No, because we have that stuff. I kind of want to do a staircase, but I also don't... Do I want to have room underneath the staircase? Or should we just have a staircase? We're kind of taking a lot of room away by doing this. What? I'm trying to think. What we could do... in fact, can we move this whole thing into the wall? Which I guess would be the same as doing that. Okay. Even bigger? A bigger wall or a smaller wall? Probably a smaller one. Wall? A staircase. That's pretty good. I can leave it there. We can have... Because I'm thinking we could have the living quarters be down here. And then have this second story, which will look something like... Oh. How do I... How do I build a proper floor here? How do you build floors without having it work, like, go down? Okay, I think I have an idea on how to do that. I think what I do is I break a hole there, I pick the floor, and then I do this, right? And then we just make room for the stairs, which is somewhere about here. Like that. That should work, right? I think so. I think that's pretty good. I think that is pretty good. Will we easily be able to... Yeah, we can easily place stuff in there. Okay. I'm quite happy with this. I'm actually really happy with how this has turned out. As for this part here, I guess we probably want to put some sort of decorative railing. I want to see if it exists, because if it doesn't exist, I'll just place blocks. Is there some sort of rail fence? Yeah, we can put some stone fence around, but we'll make that later when we actually build it. Will we? Or will we just place... What's this? Fence post small. Oh, that's not what we want. Yeah, we want this and... What is this called? Cobblestone fence large. Cobblestone fence combo. No, I think I just want this, but the whole way around. Is that right? I think. Do that. Do that. And do... Oh, no, don't don't do that. We'll get stuck if we do that. We can do a fence, but I don't want it to be an actual, like, fence, so we're kind of lucky that that doesn't fix. Fit. Okay, I'm pretty happy with how this is. Let us put a roof on it. The roof is actually just going to be flat. So we're going to do this, but... I think we're going to do this so that it actually classifies as a roof. And we're going to... I want to do the roof on the inside. So what if we do our little strategy again, where we just cut the corners off here. Click roof. We do this. Okay. How does this roof work? If I click on the roof and I click slope nowhere. Drop walls. Left, right. What's the strat here? Do I just put a blocks there? Do I just put blocks there? Is that the... If I do this... Oh. Right. Can I then just break off... I mean, there's no point, right? We might as well just build this the whole way across. Right? Am I crazy in thinking that? No. I'm not crazy. Let's just do blocks. Like this. Should we add vents? We should probably add vents because this is going to have a lot of smoke being made in it. And although it might not be actually in the game, the smoke, it's, you know, it's fun to add a little bit of realism. Let's place this here. So here it is. Here is our airship that will be on the ground. I think it looks pretty cool. We still need to do the little legs, right? As for the holes, for the vents that apparently I'm adding, I guess, maybe not, because we can't really add... I guess the windows will be the vents, right? Even though they're on the bottom floor. I don't know. Obviously, we don't need to actually add vents, but we could add these barred windows. Let's backspace vents. We could add these fortress windows up here. Maybe like 1 or 2. Is this gonna look weird? I don't know. Every what? Every 2 blocks? How does that look? Nah, we won't add it. They'll be fine. I don't want to put a hole in the roof because obviously when it rains, we might be in a bit of a pickle. Okay, so we're almost done. All that's left is I want to build legs for this guy, right? I want to build a stand, and to do the stand, it's going to be a bit tricky. I think what I want to do... Oh, how do we grab this guy again? Oh, we are way high up. Here we go. I would like to mark off the borders. So I want to do this, right? Can I actually... Okay, yeah, that's the floor, right? Is that floating? No. That's not floating, right? No. Okay. So in one on both of these corners. And that's it, right? Hopefully this doesn't come with. It might come with. Oh. It might come with. Let's have a look. If I click this bottom part again, is that going to bring it with? No, it's not. Oh, perfect. So in one on this will be where the actual border is. So this will be connected. That's connected, right? I think what I want to... Here, let's backspace that and that. This is the actual floor. Let's get the whole block. Yeah, rid of that and that. Actually, no, wait. This one we will keep. I'll place a block there. That should be the very bottom. And with this, we can make a new bottom. Like so. Be able to... Oh, how did that happen? Oh, we're messing up a bit. Alright, that should be good. That's the base. Now, with an anvil, we can bring this up a bit. Right? And what actually happens is these side parts go inwards. So we get this same sort of curve that we previously were making, sort of thing. Now, it's not too drastic of a curve. Like, it doesn't go all the way in, but, you know. Goes in enough. How's that? That's pretty good, right? And can we also add like a floor to the bottom? Maybe? Like some texture almost? I think we do. I think we do. I think this will look pretty cool. Bring that across. So what's this? 2, 1, 1, 2. Let's see if we remember this. 2, 1, 1. There we go. We did it. I'm not even gonna check. I know we did it. Oh. So this right now is literally, this is the base to it. It's just a little bit of, I don't know, texture, right? Make it look a little bit more, I don't know, smooth, less like just a block. It doesn't look that good. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We perhaps do this now? I think we do. I think that looks good. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I feel like that works. I don't know. How does this look, guys? What's our verdict? Obviously, there's some things we have to change. In particular, the actual floor. I guess we kind of don't need to. We don't actually need to change the floor of it. We can place the floor like this. We can add another layer like this. This floor here, we do want to paint because it looks a bit weird being multicolored. Like the floor design doesn't match with the rest of the building. Let's paint all that. Oh. What? Oh, I got so scared. I got so scared. Yeah. Do you guys feel the panic? Okay. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm a little bit not happy with this front bit. I guess here, let's... It looks a bit weird, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that front part, if I'm honest. I'm not sure how to make that look less weird. Does removing this make it look less weird somehow? No. I think what we could even do is let's add a little bit more of that. Let's build this up, connect it, and I think it's this part up here actually needs to be smoothed out a bit more. So this. And then something a bit like this. It needs to come out a little bit more, so we'll do one there, one there. Bam, 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 bam. How's that? I don't know. I think it needs to stay that same design where it's just one down each time. So we're going to have to keep bringing this out a little bit more. How are we going to do that? We should probably bring it back into the air, but we're so close to getting it done. Basically, I want it to look like this, pretty much. I think that, yeah, that is definitely what I want to do. Now, if we look on this side, we just need to, we just need to make it look better. How's that? Are we close? Is that good enough? We call it quits? This two part here, I'm not a fan of. Okay. I don't know how to, I don't even know what I did. What did I do? Oh, I don't know what I did differently. Oh my god. Alright, I'll be back when I figure this out. Okay, I think that is it. I've decided to, I cut off a little bit. I didn't want it looking too iffy. Oh, but now this side's different, right? We kind of do need to cut it off there because I kind of want it to look the same. Let's just do that. Let's just, so this bit's all getting cut off. The two layers underneath. I think it's for the greater good. I don't know. Look, you know, we're in it. We're in it now. Bam, 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 bam. Here we go. There's a lot of blocks here. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, that's what it looks like. This is it. Bingo bango. Let's fix up the front part and then we're pretty solid. So I think I'm gonna do something. Is this room? No. Do that. And then I mean we just want a staircase up, right? Let's build this out here. Oh, not like that. Oh, we messed up a bit again. Okay. We want this to go out like this. Do we want that to be that close? Let's see, how big does the stair have to be? Stair doesn't have to be that big. We can definitely get away with, you know, a little bit of runway. We're gonna have to wait for the autosave to finish. We're so close. This is gonna look beautiful. We can do that. We can grab the staircase and do this. Have this come out one. How's this? This looks pretty good, doesn't it? Doesn't it, guys? Yeah. I'm pretty happy. We can obviously maybe do something a bit here to make it look less, what would you say? Steep? What do we have? Something like this. Something like that? Does that make it look a bit better? This front part, I don't know. We're gonna leave it. I'm not gonna worry too much about it because the rest of it, I think, looks pretty good. Look at this compared to the rest of our village. I think this might be the best one we've done so far. I'm pretty happy with this. This is actually, I'm very happy with this. We need to get a. Oh, here's the thing. Do I put it in the thumbnail? Yeah, we put it in the thumbnail. You guys want to see this? Here we go. Now I think I can actually get these buildings to what do you say? Make them like downloadable. So if anything I ever make is it piques your interest as something you want, we could keep it. This looks so cool. I'm surprised. I'm shocked with our own skill. So just to recap, if we cut the walls down and the roof, we have a level up here which we can put some things on, and we have a level below. Hopefully we can fit everything in here. We might actually have to put the furnaces down here because they are very big. Could we check this? Oh, we can't really. You know what? Let's build this. Let's see. How tall is this? One. Wait. Why am I building it so far away? One. Then. It's a little bit taller than this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you did 7, I think you'd be good. I think you'd be good with 7. Right? And what do we have over here? How high tall is this? That's the roof up there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're not even gonna fit. Okay. That's a good excuse to make holes in the roof, though, right? It's actually a good thing we've checked this. So 7 and how far wide? It's 7 and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 and then 5 by 5 for one of them. Are they both the same height? This one could fit in. 7 and then 5 by 5. So what if we... That's actually really good we checked that. Staircase comes up here. So on this side we could definitely do... See, that's the problem with this being a floor, is we can't just like get rid of the roof and have a look in. Okay. If I go here... Is that corner? That is corner. That's 5 by 5, right? That's 5 by 5, so we could fit one there. Let's say we did both. Let's say both the furnaces can go there. Both those are the big ones. I don't think we even need this small one when we have the big one. I don't think so. Right? An improved and more efficient oven. Can you make everything with this? Requires a placed enhanced blacksmith furnace. Requires a placed blacksmith furnace. I might Google that off. Or I guess I could test it out, potentially. We just picked that up and tried to make something out of copper. Yeah, I think that'll look pretty good. We can have the two furnaces up at the back there. They've actually got some smoke. There could be a... We could do something else as well. We could just, like, build it up a bit. I don't know. Maybe let me know what you guys think. But I think we'll end it there, because this is pretty much complete. Let's bring the walls back up. That's pretty much complete. I'll sit on what I think I want to put here. We probably won't build it for a few episodes, because there are some other things we want to get done. But I think that's pretty good for now. Oh, another thing that's been here the whole episode is this over here. This confused looking traveler. So let's read this and wrap it up. This sounds crazy, but I swear I saw... Oh god. Okay, I swear I saw an oversized pair of rabbit ears poking out from behind a bush for a second on my way here. Reminds me of the old tales about rabbit people. You don't think... Oh, maybe I should put some carrots out. No, I was just... Okay. I was told that there's a rabbit thing. Now, I assume the statue they were talking about is this. This looks like a rabbit statue, now that you mention it, right? This has been here since the get-go, and I haven't torn it down. I've just kind of left it. I think we're going to put some carrots out. Carrots for a maybe rabbit. 5 baskets of carrots. Do we not have 5? We have 1. We have 5 baskets. I guess we need to store them. Okay. I guess we'll do that next episode, because we have been going for... My timer here says 46 minutes, so I'm not sure how much will be get cut out. But it's probably a 40-minute episode. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. We're getting closer to that 700. We're about halfway to it, if we're talking about, you know, every 100 milestone. What's the date today? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I can't actually see what the date is. I have no clue. It's a global mystery. Can I alt-tab? Oh. It's the 15th. We're halfway through, and we're essentially halfway there. I think we can do it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy this nice design we've done. Hopefully we can get that built eventually. We need 42 steps. We're going to need to mine some more, but that'll be good. We'll get more resources for our blacksmith. This is very cool. For a while, the reason I put off giving the blacksmith a house for so long is I wanted to do something really beautiful. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do like a cave sort of thing, but this looks so good. I am extremely happy with how this has turned out. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you really did enjoy. And, yeah, maybe give me some advice on how we can fit our furnaces in here. Whether I build it up a bit and we have like an extrusion, or whether I keep the roof open. If there's a reason not to have the roof open, let me know. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.